Nice That You Looking At. Wonderland is a song by the American singer-songwriter Taylor Swift from the deluxe version of her fifth studio album, 1989-2014. Swift wrote it with the Swedish record producers Max Martin and Shellback, who both produced the track. Big Machine Records released Wonderland on a CD variant on October 27, 2014. For digital download on iTunes on February 17, 2015, and for streaming on June 30, 2015. Wonderland takes inspiration from the children's novel Alice in Wonderland, 1865, to describe an intense relationship, referencing characters from the book. Music critics praised the song for its witty songwriting and considered it one of the most underrated tracks in Swift's discography. Wonderland reached the national charts of the United States, Canada, and Australia. Swift performed it on some dates of the 1989 World Tour, 2015, the Reputation Stadium Tour, 2018, and the Eras Tour, 2023-2024. Taylor Swift had identified as a country musician until her fourth studio album, Red, released on October 22, 2012. It incorporates eclectic pop and rock styles beyond the country stylings of her past albums, which led to critics questioning her country music identity. Swift began writing songs for her fifth studio album in mid-2013 while touring on the Red Tour. Inspired by 1980s synth pop, she named the album 1989 after her birth year to signify an artistic reinvention, describing it as her first official pop album. On 1989, Swift worked with Max Martin as executive producers. Martin and Shellback produced 7 out of 13 tracks for 1989 Standard Edition, and 2 out of the 3 bonus tracks in the deluxe edition, including Wonderland. Both the original and re-recorded versions of Wonderland are 4 minutes and 5 seconds long. Lyrically, the song takes inspiration from the children's novel Alice in Wonderland, 1865. Swift uses falling down the rabbit hole as a metaphor for falling in love and going insane in the process. While the line, "Haven't you heard what becomes of curious minds?" references Alice's observation that curiosity often leads to trouble, the line, "Flash your green eyes," is also a reference to a character in the book, The Cheshire Cat. The song is about a woman, mad in love, who follows a lover into what is supposedly a safe place, referred to in song as Wonderland. Both lovers rush into the relationship without thinking twice, consumed by erotic desire. The first draft for the song contained more references to Alice in Wonderland, with the male lover proclaiming them king and queen. 2015. Wonderland was officially released on October 27, 2014, under Big Machine Records, on the deluxe version of 1989. It is the 14th track and the first of 3 deluxe tracks on the album's track listing. It was originally only available on a CD variant, which was available exclusively in Target stores. On February 17, 2015, Swift announced on Twitter that Wonderland would be available for digital download on the iTunes Store on the same day, and that the other 2 tracks exclusive to the deluxe edition of 1989, You Are in Love, and New Romantics, would be available on iTunes soon. Wonderland became available for streaming on Apple Music and Spotify on June 30, 2015, and June 9, 2017, respectively, after signing a new contract with Republic Records. Swift began re-recording her first 6 studio albums in November 2020. The decision came after a 2019 public dispute between Swift and the talent manager Scooter Braun, who acquired Big Machine Records, including the masters of Swift's albums the label had released. By re-recording them, Swift had full ownership of the new masters, including the copyright licensing of her songs, devaluing the Big Machine-owned masters. The re-recording of Wonderland, subtitled Taylor's Version, was released as part of Swift's fourth re-recorded album, 1989, Taylor's Version, on October 27, 2023. Swift produced the new version with Christopher Rowe, who engineered her vocals. Rose Andrewich of The Observer commended Swift's ability to make connections to popular culture while crafting a distinct narrative of her life, applauding the lyrics of Wonderland as witty. Rob Sheffield, writing for Rolling Stone, in a retrospective ranking of Swift's discography in 2024, ranked it at 128 out of 274. Saloni Gajar and Mary Kate Carr, writing for the AV Club, as well as Callie Algrim and Kim Renfro, writing for Business Insider, listed Wonderland as one of the 22 most underrated Taylor Swift songs. The former saying that it doesn't get the adulation it demands, but also criticizing it for being sonically jarring. The latter also says that it had potential to be a single. Rachel Martin of Notion commended the cleaner vocals of the re-recorded Wonderland, Taylor's version. This is the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye.